Hey guys, you're watching God's Country with Brian Nips. It's early September and I have decided to take a short trip up here to the Williams River after work and go see if we can catch a couple holdover trout. I'd say most of the trout have done been caught out of here, but I'm hoping there's a couple left that we could get on with fall trout stocking only about 6 weeks away. Trout fishing's been pretty limited for me, but I am going to give it a shot this evening. And man, if I can get one or two trout, I'll be tickled to death. So come go with me. We'll see what we can get into, and hopefully we'll find a couple here on the Williams River. There's a little fish. Huh. Not real big. He's a good fighter. Come on, boy. I'll throw you back in. Looky there. He's not bad. He hit pretty good and he fought pretty good. Wanted that fake worm. Hold still. Little bass. Daggone, he got hooked in there pretty good. Might need my pliers. There we go. Get back. He wasn't bad. All right. Had a nice one hit this fake worm. Look at it. That's a pretty fish, man. I love catching them when they've been in here a while. The collars on them is just beautiful. There we go. I hope y'all got a shot of that, man. That was a beautiful fish. Just laying over here in the shallow. All right. That's two nice ones. There's one. It's a pretty rainbow. It's laying right beside where that other one was. Looky there. Man. Beautiful trout. And I'm telling you what, these trout I'm getting today aren't bad. They got some thickness to them. Looky there. That's a pretty fish. Just kick him easy back in the water. Come on now. There he goes. There's three. Beautiful trout right there. Hey guys, in the same hole, another one hit it. That's three that has hit it out of this hole. Off a fake rubber worm. Looky there. He's not as big as the other ones, but still a decent trout nevertheless. That's 4 trout. I'm tickled to death. Pretty fish. Let him back. That's 4 trout, 3 of them out of this hole. So, still a few fish left in the catch and release here. See if we can move upstream just a little bit and get on another one. All right. This will be a trick. Huh. Not a real big trout there. Kind of small actually, but caught it all that swift. Yeah. I'll release him back in the water. It's having a good day here this afternoon. That's a real small fish, but hey, thank the Lord anyway. Still fun to catch. All right, so I parked my van down through here and I got out and walked about a half a mile and I caught 5 in that stretch. 4 of them were pretty good, and one of them, of course, as you've seen, was pretty small. But all 5 of them's been turned back to be caught again another day. So I'm gonna walk back to the van and drive up through here a little ways and maybe fish another half-mile stretch or so. So it's a beautiful day. Approximately 70 degrees. Slight wind, slight breeze. Nothing major, no chance of rain. So pretty good evening after work. Blessing to get out here on the river. And it won't be long, I'll be camping up here in the month of October for a week. So I'm looking forward to that. That's when they put the big trout in. I'm out of breath. I had to climb a mountain to get up out of there. But I actually come up on a family that was swimming. Kind of intruded on them a little bit, didn't mean to. But man, it's just a beautiful day. Great day to be out here. I was kind of going back and forth of whether or not I should go and give it a try, because I mean, it is September. You don't catch a ton of fish this time of year. But hey, I've caught 5, so if I don't catch another one, it's been well worth riding over here for. So anyway, I'll go walk back to the van and we'll go to the next hole and walk a little bit and see if we can get on some more. There we go. Nice one in that hole. He hit it once and I missed him. And I cast it back out there and I didn't miss him that second time. All right. Not a bad one, guys. Not a bad one at all. All right. Had a decent one hit, man. In that swift water. Now how I'm gonna get him out of there. May not get him out of there. Wow. See if I can get him. Yeah, he's a fat one. That's number 7 if I can get him up here. All right. Man, I can't believe that. Well, that's another pretty one. I'm gonna go down there and release it and throw it back. All right, it's about 6 o'clock and I have fished for approximately 3 hours. And I've caught 8. So that's better than what I thought I would catch, to be honest with you. Now, in full disclosure, I caught all 8 of those out of the catch and release on Williams River. And I wanted to take a minute and talk a little bit about the Williams River catch and release. Now, again, what I'm getting ready to talk about only applies to Williams River. Other streams may vary, so I'm talking about Williams River particularly. There's a couple misnomers that people have about the catch and release that I want to clarify. Number 1, they think that the catch and release is fly fishing only, and that is simply not true. You can fly fish, a lot of people do, but in the catch and release you are allowed to use certain lures. Those lures cannot be packed in any oil. I say that because I used some fake worms today, and you may see them in the video and go out and buy a pack. Well, some of them you have to watch because some of them are packed in oil. And if you bring those up here and use them, you're going to get in trouble. So use the ones that are not packed in oil. And I think Berkeley makes those that are not packed in oil. But anyway, you do not have to fly fish only. The next mistake that people make about the catch and release is they say that every hook has to be barbless. Now listen carefully to what I'm going to tell you. That is not true. If you use a lure that has multiple hooks, in other words, more than one hook, those hooks must be barbless. But if you are using a single hook, it can have a barb. I'll give you an example. There's a lure out there that many of you are familiar with called a trout magnet. That is a single hook lure, and it has a barb on it. People think, oh, I have to file that off or smash it down with needle nose pliers. No, you don't. A single hook lure can have a barb on it. So what I was doing tonight to catch those 8 trout is I was using a single hook with a fake night crawler, I'll call it. I think I caught one off a grub and I caught one off a fake minnow, but the other 6 I caught off a fake worm. So if you use you can take a jig head with a single hook and it have a barb in it, and you can find whatever kind of fake worm you want to use, rubber worm, so long as it's not packed in oil, and you can use that. And I would sit here right beside the game warden and use that without any hesitation. So anyway, I fished about a half a mile of stream. The catch and release on Williams River is 2 miles. I parked my van and I fished approximately a quarter of a mile above it, come back to the van. Then I walked about a quarter of a mile the other direction and fished it. I caught 5 in one direction. I caught 3 in the other direction. So what I'm saying is this: if you want to get up here early on some morning around daylight and start at the end of the catch and release and fish the whole 2 mile section, which you could do that in a day pretty easy, you could probably catch 10 to 15 fish. And for September, that's a good day. I don't care who you are. That's a good day, no matter who you are. That's a wonderful day. Might even catch more. May catch less too. But I'm basing it on what I did today in a half a mile stretch. I caught 8. So it's a good day. Normally I'd fish up till dark, but I was up late watching the Mountaineers lose to Pitt, and I'm wore out today, so I'm gonna head back home a little bit early, and I'm satisfied with catching 8. I thank the Lord for the opportunity. It's just another day to get in the mountains with a 70-degree day. Beautiful, beautiful day, no rain. Had the stream to myself. There's a bunch of people up here camping, but nobody hardly is fishing, and I had a great time. So I thank the Lord for that. I look forward to the next trip. We'll be doing some squirrel hunting. I'll be doing some fall trout fishing, deer hunting. We have a lot more videos to come. I know we've hit a slow time here where I've not put out very many videos. July and August is slow for me. I'll be honest with you, it's slow for me. January and February slow. The other 8 months, I'm usually at it pretty hard. But we'll be back out here in a couple weeks doing a little squirrel hunting video for you. We'll be cooking them squirrel legs on the Blackstone. I'm looking forward to that. I appreciate you watching these videos and sending your comments. If you ever have any questions, I mean, look, I'm no trout expert. I do a lot of trout fishing, and I've made a lot of mistakes. So I try to give advice based on the mistakes I've made. But if you ever have any questions, or look, or maybe you just want to hook up one day and go fishing with me up here on the Williams or Cranberry or something, we can do that. Message me on Facebook or leave a comment on the YouTube channel. But until next time, we'll see you out in God's country. God bless.